Hello! So today the lesson is basic, but I know that it can still be difficult for students and I understand, so let's review this basic lesson. And I will also give you some exercises to do at the end of the video, okay? So today we are going to make the difference between simple present and simple continue. I think in Khmer we don't really make the difference, but in English this is very, very important. So I understand why it's hard for you, but you have to learn it. First of all, what is simple present tense? So it's a tense which is composed of the subject, the verb, and the complements. So the subject, it can be I, you, he, she, you know all the subject. It can be the girl, the boy. What is the verb? So it's a verb of group 1. So group 1, it means present tense, okay? And a complement, it can be everything and anything. So yeah. Okay, so let's take a subject, so for example, I. Let's take a verb of group 1, so for example, to read. So the verb of group 1 is read. I read. And a complement, so I told you it can be everything and anything, so I'm gonna take a book. I read a book. This is present simple. So naturally we can use it with any subject. So for example, I read a book. Knyom atsipo. You read a book. Ein nea an sifpo. He reads. So you put a S. He reads a book. Koat an sifpo. We always add a S at the end of the verb for he and she. So she reads a book. Neong an sifpo. We read a book. Yun an sifpo. They read a book. Puke an sifpo. Okay? Now let's see when we use it. First of all, we use it when we are talking about a general truth. That's a true statement. So for example, a dog has 4 legs. So that's true, no? A dog has 4 legs. So where is the subject? The subject is the dog, alright? The verb is has, so it's present simple. And the complement 4 legs. Then we are going to use a simple present tense when we are talking about something that happens every day. So I study every day after school. What is the subject? I study every day after school. So the subject is I. What is the verb? It's study. And what is the complement? It's after school. And every day it's an adverb. Okay? So when you see every day in a sentence, it's present because it's something that you repeat. And number 3, we are going to use present simple for all the habits. Habits are things that are repeated every day or every Tuesday or every year. So in Khmer we say habit, we say tonloap. Because it's every day, rol knai, or every week, rol sapada, okay? It's something every time, every week, every Tuesday, every Monday, some things that are repeated, okay? Then you use present simple. Okay, let's take an example. each Tuesday he works in the farm. So what is the subject? It's he. What is the verb? Each Tuesday he works in the farm. So the verb is works. And you always put an S at the end of the verb with he, okay? He works. You have to say it, okay? He works in the farm. And what is a complement? It's in the farm. And it's each Tuesday he works in the farm. So each Tuesday, it's like every Tuesday. So you have to put present simple. That's why he works in the farm. Okay? Number 4. So we use present simple to describe something. What is describe? Description. It's when you say, for example, it's a beautiful day, or there is a cat in the house, or he has 3 brothers and 1 sister. It's a description, okay? So when it's a description, you use present simple, okay? So let's take an example. It's a beautiful day. Where is the subject? The subject is it. Where is the verb? The verb is. And where is the complement? A beautiful day. Okay? Okay, now we are going to work on the present continuous. What is the present continuous? So we can also say the present progressive. It's the same thing, okay? Continuous and progressive, same thing. Okay, so it forms with the subject. So after, then with the verb to be. And finally by putting ing at the end of the verb. Okay, so if we take the verb to read, it's like I, because I is the subject, after to be. So what is to be? It's I am. And after you take a read, I am read, and after you put ing at the end of the verb. So I am reading. Okay, so it's like I am reading, you are reading, he is reading, we are reading, they are reading. And then you add the complement. So I'm gonna take a book. I am reading a book. There is a trap. There are certain verbs that cannot be put in the progressive or continuous form, okay? I will quote you some of them, but there are many more. For example, to be agree. You cannot say, I am agreeing. No, it's not good. You just say, I agree, okay? For example, to want. No, you don't say, I am wanting. It's not English, okay? You say I want in the present simple present. Same thing for to like. I am liking. No. Same thing for to hate. I am hating. Not. You don't say this. Same thing again for to can. You cannot say I am canning. It's not English. You say I can. Okay. For to need, I am needing. It's not very English. And there are many more. Okay, so you have to learn it. Now we will see when we use this tense. First of all, we use it when it's at the time, okay? So if someone asks me what I am doing, like, what are you doing? So it's now, okay? So you don't say I work. It's English, but it doesn't sound very English, okay? So you say I am working because it's at the moment of speaking. So for example, let's take an example. Okay, so let's take an example. Lior writes the lesson at the moment. So it means now, okay? It means something is happening now. Helauni. So you Helauni, you understand? So you don't say Liur writes the lesson when it's now. You say Liur is writing the lesson. Okay? Is writing because it's continuous present. Because it's something is happening now. So what is the subject in this sentence? Subject is Liur. What is the verb? Verb is writing. What is the complement? The lesson. Okay. So the second point, which is a bit like the first one, but I really wish to insist, you use the progressive or the continuous present now when you are speaking. So, pelnea kampung niye, okay? When you are speaking. Now, it's always the same thing. When it's now, you use continuous present. Okay, so let's take an example. What are you doing? I am listening music. I is the subject and I'm listening is the verb. I'd like to give you a piece of advice. If an exercise, if you see at that moment or now, don't even think about it, just put present continuous. Okay, let's go for the exercise. You put the verb in brackets, in the continuous present tense or in the simple present tense. Okay, I will give you a moment in music to do it. Okay, let's go for the correction. The sentence is, usually I go to school by car, but today I take the motorbike. So what do you think it is? Present simple or present continuous? So it's today, huh? It's not like every day. Today it's different. Because normally I take the car, but today, just today, I take the motorbike to go to school. Okay, so what do you think? What do you think? Yeah, that's right. You use present continuous. So let's do it. Usually I go to school by car, but today I am taking the motorbike. Okay, number 2. I work at that moment. So easy, huh? As I said, when you see at that moment, you just put present continuous. So let's go. I am working at that moment. I am working at that moment. Okay, number 3, maybe a little more difficult. He come to London often. Often is an adverb. Is it now? Is it at the time? Is it today? No, it's often. Often we don't know. Maybe it's like every day. Not every day. Maybe it's every year or every week. We don't know. But it's not today, it's not now. So we use present simple, okay? So let's do it. But it's a question. So a question, when you write a question with present simple, you use do. And it's he, the subject. So you put does. Does he come to London often? Does he come to London often? Number 4. They go to a restaurant every Saturday. Okay, so it's every Saturday, so it's an habit. Every Saturday, it's roll knife. So, Ruknai. So it's every Saturday. It's habit. It's a repetition. So we use present simple. They go to a restaurant every Saturday. Number 5, the last one. She study now. Okay, so you see now. So what do you think? You see now. You should put present continuous. And it's a question. So when it's a question and present continuous, you put first to be after subject and after a verb plus ing. So, is she studying? Okay, easy. So that's it. Just feel free to comment if you have any questions.